Welcome to the Secret to Success podcast with Antonio T. Smith Jr. This podcast is all about personal development and training. If you desire more in life, if you desire to be successful, this is the podcast for you. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and get ready to be transformed.
Your success in life will always be determined by your level of contribution. It is about this in which I want to talk with you. The law of compensation. The law of compensation states that you cannot be compensated any more than what you have value in you. That means that however you are, whatever you put in, whatever you put out, whatever you believe of yourself, whatever you've compensated inside of yourself, this universe will give you not a penny more and not a penny less. The law of compensation. It's split into three parts. I shall explain them to you now. Part 1. If you are to desire income, there must be a need of what you are providing. Most of you you're out here, you're spending money and you're doing things that people do not want. You're spending time and precious time and precious time, and then even resources. And yet no one wants what you have to offer because there is no need for it. If you desire to be compensated by this world, by people, there must be a need for what you are providing. Part 2 of the law of compensation, and the most important part, is you must get awesome at what you do. That means you must constantly work on your craft and increase your craft and increase your ability to do so. You see, it's not just enough to have a product that people need, but if you're not the best at it, the best of your capability, if you're not there, you can only be compensated to the level of your practitionerism. How many of you are practitioners of your field? How many of you are working hard in your craft right now at this moment? Maybe you are. If you are, you're being compensated to that level. Maybe you read 5 books a month, 10 books a month. I know people who read 30 books a month, maybe. And if you do, you are compensated at that value. Congratulations. But if you do not, you're also compensated at that value. Law of compensation part 2 says if you increase your ability to do that thing, you will be compensated according to that ability. And in part 3 of the law of compensation, it states that you need to make sure that you are irreplaceable. You see, the reason why I said part 2 is the most important part of this law is because if you are irreplaceable, you have to be the best at what you do. You see, it was first Bob Proctor who introduced to me in such a great explanation of the law of compensation. He explains it so well, I'll now give to you his explanation as you just heard of the law of compensation. Ask yourself, what is it that you are doing? Because your income is a direct reflection of who you believe you are. That will never change. That will always be the truth. I'll say it again. Your income is a direct reflection of who you think you are. My name is Antonio T. Smith Jr. You can plan better and you can dominate.